Hi, I'm Catherine Ahrensberg, and this is Simple, Honest Design. When the weather starts getting super cold and the holidays arrive, people love to just spend more time indoors. But you know, now is the best time to get started on the plans for your landscape for the springtime so that when that warmer weather gets here, you can hit the ground running. And I'm going to show you the steps that you need to take to get started on those plans. The first thing you want to do is to decide on a budget. Sit down and have a conversation about a real budget, and not just a budget of what's being spent for this phase, but what the overall expenditure might be for the entire project, so that you really have a good, hard number to work with when you finally get started on the plans. Another important thing that you need to kind of hone in on is what your style is. And you already have a style that you like. You might not realize it yet, and you may not be able to put a name to it yet, but you do have a style that defines you and your personality and the way that you live. So get onto Pinterest or Houzz and start pulling together some images of photos of exteriors, landscapes, specific plants, retaining walls, any of the elements that you might want to use in your landscape, so that when you hire a landscape designer, they'll be able to get started immediately with you. Another thing that you should think about is how much maintenance that you're willing to do or pay for on your landscape. This is something that will really affect the long-term cost of your landscape maintenance. You know, there's the initial cost of installing the landscape, but you also have to think about how much it's going to cost to maintain it over a lifetime of the landscape. Now, the final step in the process is going to be to hire a landscape designer, and then from there you'll end up choosing a few landscape contractors to bid your project and then finalize those, so that in the spring you can get the project and just run with it, and it'll be ready to go from that very first warm day. I've put together a worksheet to help you through some of the thought process before you call a designer. You can click on the link below and print it out to get started today. I just wanted to give a huge heartfelt thank you to all of you who have spent so much time from the very beginning watching these videos with me and going through the whole process with me. This video marks the end of season 1, and in the spring I'll be back with all new videos and really cool stuff to show you, and it will start season 2. In the meantime, if you want to catch up with what's going on with me, because there will be a ton of stuff in the meantime before the new season starts, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or on my website, and all of those things are going to be in the description section below, so that you can click and start following me on any of those platforms. I can't wait to see you guys on season 2. But for now, I'm Catherine Ahrensberg, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Simple Honest Design. Are you subscribed to Simple Honest Design yet? Well, if you haven't, press this button right here below, because subscribing is free, and guess what? That's in everybody's budget.